Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Zero, Bobby, Leo, this is Uncut. This is Uncut. Yeah. Step inside the ring, feel the spotlight glow. Three voices strong and the stories flow. Legends rise and the rivalries grow. Zero, Bobby, Leo, steal the show. Cut in the fight, every tale come alive. From the past to the now, wrestling will survive. Turn it up, hear the crowd, let the energy grow. With Zero, Bobby, and Leo. From the mat to the mic, passion never ends. Breaking down the battles, heroes and friends. Every slam, every cheer, every feud, we know. Zero, Bobby, Leo, run the show. Uncut in the fight, every tale comes alive. From the past to the now, wrestling will survive. Turn it up, hear the crowd, let the energy grow. With Zero, Bobby, and Leo. Uncut in the fight, every tale comes alive. From the past to the now, wrestling will survive. Turn it up, hear the crowd, let the energy grow. With Zero, Bobby, and Leo.
Yes, welcome to another edition of Uncut. We are back after Christmas and New Year's. I'm Zero as normal,
and I guess
I'm joined by my co-host.
in 2026, I'm still Bobby. Last I checked, so
hopefully, yeah. And,
what happens if we come in one week and we're just not the people we say we are?
that's true. Like the year
Dunno.
change, new year, new me, literally.
Yeah, like what if
Well,
we're just
you know.
somebody else?
I don't know.
Like,
You could be somebody else. I don't know. It could be anyone.
I'm Robert's recaps. There you go.
I thought
Fair
of that.
enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
Wow. I'm impressed with that.
I'm going to start writing that new name now.
Sit in for us.
Huh?
Imagine we just got other people to sit in for us. It's like for a split.
That's true. That would be so
That'd be really
just,
funny.
and nobody says anything.
Yeah. They all just
It'll
look
just be-
confused and then the screen goes blank and then we're just back.
Yeah, like the lights, like here, watch, like. And then we're back on.
Yes, yeah.
So I like what you could do is like I do the intro and stuff, and we're like we're here like just before the intro, and then like come back from the intro, and it's just like Bobby's brother sat there instead of Bobby and that, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
We just never address it. Just like never.
Yeah.
It's like isn't it like The Office where they sub out someone for an Asian guy and they just address it like in the
Yeah.
It's like you ever see the Michael Jordan basketball commercial where his mom dunks?
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like this double that.
Like
It's like dunking,
but like when you slow it down and really look, it's obviously
like a 6'5" dude with like an afro. It's like you guys didn't even try.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's what is it? Bloody like stunt doubles. Bring us some stunt doubles for it, basically. So it's really good. But no, yes, yeah, yours is. Yeah, I know. I won't go into that one. But no, yeah. So welcome back to Uncut in 2026. We are now. Yeah. So interesting week we've had, obviously coming off of it, and interesting things. I will just say WrestleFace in the comments, and she said hello, morning, and welcome back. So there we go. So yep. So we're hello that. Right.
A lot
so let's
of
get into
women's
this one.
title changes.
Yeah. Well, we'll get into that one. Yeah. Yeah. So let's start off with SmackDown, actually, first of all, because this leads into some of the things that we're going to do. So, on SmackDown last week, then, we had the women's US title change, which was Julia actually defeated Chelsea Green to become the new champion. What do we think about that? And was that a good call to have Julia back as champion or whatever? Or really?
It's a risk.
Have those been the only two
Women's United States champions.
Zelina Vega was.
Yeah.
Oh, and Vega.
Zelina Vega was for a little bit, yeah.
I saw a tweet. It was
Triple H to Chelsea. It's like, yeah. We'll bring your husband in, but you're jobbing and losing that title.
Yeah. So yeah. So
yeah, I think
I don't know.
Thing is, we've only got the last reign to compare it to, and it was just so bad that we like. It is a bit of a risk.
It's just,
like
yeah.
I think there's a simple fix for it. You just have Julia wrestle like consistently because she's really, really good, and it should fix that. The only issue is
Yeah.
that they're doing the open challenge for the men's US title, so they can't have the women's one on too much as well, or else it's just going to feel like they're copying stuff. But
Listen, Rome
Yeah.
wasn't built in a day. Okay, come on.
No. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, and whilst we're talking about SmackDown then as well, then we might as well go into some other bits then. So obviously, so we had the ambulance match in which Damian Priest defeated Aleister Black
The feud is over,
to
baby.
end the feud. Well, the
Yeah,
feud's over, and
it-
obviously they ended it with Rhea and stuff obviously involved. So that obviously sort of like didn't really make much sense. Well, I mean,
I
it did
saw-
make
It
sense
was,
a
it
little
was
bit.
a fun match.
I saw a thing this morning.
Morning on Twitter, it said Oba's going to be in a 5-month feud with Damian Priest, and Damian Priest is going to win the Vegas Street fight at WrestleMania to end the feud. I'm like, wow,
Probably.
don't.
Don't
So
speak that into existence. They'll do it.
Yeah,
it's probably going to happen. We know that. Yeah, and obviously then Carmelo Hayes successfully retained against Johnny Gargano. Now, whilst we're on the subject of Johnny Gargano, we might as well bring up Tommaso Ciampa.
He's good.
Yeah, there's news. Yeah,
Oh.
there's news that he's gone. He doesn't want to renew his contract, so he's.
Do we know when it ends?
Or is it just like
No,
Chris
but
Stewart?
apparently
2026.
I don't know. But apparently I've seen something come down saying that he's off with an ACL injury or something at the moment, or he's off with some kind of
not
injury.
again.
So that's probably what it is. So they've probably extended his contract as well a little bit. So even after it ends, they're probably going to whack injury time at the end of it. So if that's the case, I can't see him going anywhere until the end of the year /27, if anything. You know, that's probably what's going to happen.
He told
if he is injured
Triple
again.
H. He told Triple H.
I'm leaving. Triple H took a pipe to the back of his knee. Oh yeah, try and leave now.
I mean, that was something that I seen. Now, I don't know whether that's actually
didn't, he went-
true or whatever, but I've just seen it going around or whatever. You know, that's why he's not been on TV apparently recently.
You feuding with Gargano or you leave. You went,
Yeah.
fucking leave.
You know what?
Well,
you want to leave? Fine. We're
if-
gonna make
well-
you feud with the Miz. All right. Well,
What
I mean,
I
that
could
helped
see
Carmelo
happening
in the long
is.
term.
What I could see happening is if his contract is still in place after WrestleMania and he is actually still in WWE, I could see him and Gargano having that match at WrestleMania because Triple H wants that match. Triple H wants another Gargano versus Triple H match.
but is he gonna give it to him if he's leaving? That's the problem.
You know.
Yeah, but I mean, but the thing is, though, is obviously, but they'll have Gargano go over, won't they? That'd be the thing. They'll have Gargano go over to Matt.
Yeah, but remember that trying to get on WrestleMania is incredibly difficult right now because you've got so much talent everywhere else.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know when his contract's up.
It might already be up, we don't know.
Might be, yeah.
Because it wasn't SmackDown.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, Rest of Faith is someone said, I think his contract's up at the end of the month. She's read that somewhere, so it could actually be up at the end of this month. So, yeah, for it.
So he's gonna win the Rumble.
Yes, let's have a look. Yeah, it'd be in the Royal Rumble now. That'd be the thing, wouldn't it? It'll come out in the Rumble, then it'll disappear. Right, let's just have a quick look before we move on. So we've got so Rest of Faith Timmer said it was a good change, only if Chelsea is going to be part of the women's title scene. Yeah. And then we've then got. I'm sorry if I batter. I'm sorry if I batter this name or whatever, but I'm trying to work it out. So it's Shinaloa Quinta. I don't know.
We know you have reading problems, so I mean,
That's nothing.
Can you see it?
No,
Can you see the comments?
I can't. Well, I don't have to go into my YouTube.
But right now I can't. In this very moment.
Okay, right. Well, we'll do that one. But they said hello. So hello. Yeah. Oh, right. Leo's on it. Okay. Yeah.
I'm good. You can keep talking.
What's Leo?
No, we're waiting for you,
Leo's on that
Leo.
one
We
then,
want to
so-
hear you botch it
There
too.
we go. Yeah.
Oh no! Where is it?
It's in the comments.
Which comments? Why aren't we on TikTok and
Underneath Facebook. No, YouTube.
Yeah, see WrestleFace.
Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your.
Oh, there it is.
I can only see 3 comments. So
Sinaloa Quintero, 7571.
There you go. That'd be it. Yeah.
I can't see that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Thank God, our
and
international
also-
analyst is here, Bobby from Bobby's Britain.
Yeah.
What? The guy can't read as it is. He can't read American names, so I mean.
Yeah. So there we go. Yeah. So what? There we go. So whilst we're on SmackDown still, then we had Kit Wilson come out and do a open
This
challenge
guy.
in which Matt Cardona returned. Obviously, originally they had it down as Zack Ryder when they brought him out, and then they suddenly changed it to Matt Cardona. So he's officially in now. And to confirm that, what he's done as well is any title belts that he's got on the Indies, he's actually just given up. He's just gone and relinquished all of the Indie title belts that he's got.
Indie
a
god
ton of
jobbing.
A load of indies have just got a ton of vacant titles now.
Yeah.
Well, it means that Shotzi's officially the indie god now. You know, that's what she's been declaring herself as for ages.
Nah,
so, you know,
Ciampa's
yeah,
about
so
to be the indie god.
But no, so that's so Matt Cardona's in now. Do we think now then him coming in full time now is going to be sort of good or what really? Like, do you think?
It'll be
good
a
addition to the roster?
mid-carder, and it'll be,
Yeah.
it'll be all right for now. It's again, it's names to fill out SmackDown, which is what we wanted. So
yeah, I mean, considering obviously it is 3 hours and stuff like that. Now, talking about that as well, there's been some rumors going around. I don't know who posted it, but I've seen this come down as well. As apparently SmackDown's not staying at the 3 hours again. They're literally doing it just up until Mania season, and then after come Mania, it's going back down to 2 hours again, basically.
yeah, that sounds like what they did last year.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's just obviously like kickstart the year off and then sort of like bring it in that way, and that just that they've sort of got it.
Set the bar so
it sort of
low.
makes sense a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that seems to be what they've done it as. So that was SmackDown. There's some interesting bits there. We have also found out as well on the.
To go back a little bit, this whole Kit Wilson thing. I don't know whether you two have seen it all over social media. I've heard people say that this is going to set him up for a push. I think this is going to set him up for his fucking release.
What? Yeah, they're going to push him out the door.
Yeah.
It's sort of a push, isn't it? Really?
So funny.
But no, I mean, it could be. It could lead to anything really. This could be.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this: if Kit Wilson wins the Rumble, I'm quitting. I'm out. I'm done.
Fair enough.
I know we're doing surprise winners now, but Jesus, guys.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. We'll get into that in a minute.
Surprise!
We'll
I have a heart attack.
So yeah, surprise. Yeah, no. Right, and then moving over to Raw quickly. Then, so we then have obviously then in the main event we had CM Punk successfully retain against Bron Breakker. We were talking about this a little bit off air. Leo's seen a couple of comments and stuff out, obviously from like the fan base online, would say of where they can't do anything right. It seems.
Fans with like moaning.
Yeah.
Did you think CM Punk was going to put over younger talent? Do you not know who Phil Brooks is?
Well, this is the thing.
I mean, that's like not what I was talking about, but
Well, no, but it's Phil Brooks. Come on.
Well, okay, then. So from our opinions, then, do we think it was a good move to have CM Punk retain, or did we want Breakker to do it, or what? Really, what did you guys really think on that one?
Punk makes the most.
Was it right cool to have Punk retain?
Thing I said before the match even happened, Breakker's not ready. Like, if Breakker had been the one to feud with Roman during last year, then maybe I'd have been more convinced that he was ready. But for some reason, they had Bronson have that feud, and Breakker just stood to the side. Therefore, Breakker was not in a position to win a world championship, and it be convincing enough where like he was ready to be world champion. He will be one day, and we all know this. It's just that right now is not the time.
Yeah,
let him win the Rumble and then beat Punk at Mania. I know it's a rehash of last year, but
I mean, I kind of disagree, but I'm getting to the same result. I have him win the Elimination Chamber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I feel like that would be.
Well, then who wins the Rumble?
Kit Wilson.
I think Roman wins the Rumble.
Whilst we're on this subject, I've seen a couple of places report it as well, and it is one of the top plans at the moment is that Roman wins the Rumble so he can face Cody at WrestleMania.
So the thing is, I wasn't.
No.
Thing is, I didn't want this, and then I looked through the roster, and no stories make sense other than Roman winning the Rumble.
You want Roman and Cody to win at WrestleMania for the third time? Third time in 5 years?
I said nothing about want. It's just
looking at
from an ideal place. No one else is standing out other than Gunther.
Oh my God! It's the third time in 4 years.
I mean, bearing in mind the original plans was Roman versus Punk at Mania. That was the original plans, was Roman versus Punk at Mania, but then of course now seems to be changed, doing Roman Cody at Mania.
Well, this is the thing.
Seth, please come back, for the love of God.
This is the thing, though, is that if Roman wins the Rumble, he could go for Punk and he could go for Cody, and it would make sense either way.
Yeah,
that's why he's the most ideal winner.
I mean, the only way which I can see this is potentially that Seth is going to come back, and then they're going to do a Seth and Punk feud again to try and do it that way. So then Seth then gets that title back, but this time as a face, right?
Well, no, we might not.
Roman Cody will be, obviously, and that, or you obviously then you rehash the Seth and Cody one, and Seth goes for Cody instead of, say, like he wins something, or but it's.
I think Seth's
whichever
coming back
way
sooner than people are saying.
Yeah, I'm thinking he might be back for the Rumble. He might be a surprise in the Rumble, basically.
There is one return I feel like people are forgetting about.
That too?
What's that?
Yeah, I think Jacob's due back at any point. As soon
as
he is popping up in the Rumble. He's allowed to travel.
I was actually going to bring that one up because that's also been reported down by, it's either Body Slam or Fightful. I can't remember which one it is now, but they've reported that Fatu is actually due to be there on SmackDown on Friday because he's actually due to be on SmackDown on Friday
because I think he's getting involved in the 3 stages of
the Cody Drew feud, the Cody Drew thing, because don't forget he won't come in during that first match.
We're supposed to believe that Drew literally is around the corner that took out Jacob.
Yeah. So this is the thing: is like they're probably going to make it so that Jacob is the reason why Drew loses, because Cody's retaining on Friday. I'll say that now. Cody's retaining Friday because they can have him going to WrestleMania. So
I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you the same question I asked about Phil Brooks. Do you expect Cody to put anybody over?
Well, this is the thing. It's like they're going to want him to go to WrestleMania. They're not going to have him drop on a random SmackDown and stuff for it. And I know obviously a lot of people are like, oh, but it's going to be Barry and Drew. But the way which they'll obviously do it is they'll have, say, Jake.
Burying Drew. He's already in the ground.
That's what. Trust me. Yeah, I know. Trust me. I've seen that going around the internet. That's what people are saying, but. What they'll end up probably doing is
I don't understand.
What I know, watch him. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? But no, what they'll end up doing is obviously like they'll have Jacob interfere and then have him cost Drew somehow. I don't know how they'll have him they'll probably have Drew what they'll do. They'll get through to the 3rd stage, and then during that 3rd stage is when Jacob will come out and Jacob will screw Drew somehow out of it. Like Drew will almost be close to winning, and Jacob will get involved somehow and do it through that way. That's how it's going to go down. I can sense it now. For it,
because you could have Jacob cost Drew, and then you think everything's over, and then Randy turns on Cody, and then you set up that for the Rumble. Then Drew and Jacob eliminate each other from the Royal Rumble, which sets that up for WrestleMania. I can see how all that intertwines.
Step back up again, It makes sense.
Y'all are very confident
that this is going to the 3rd stage. I see Cody winning 2-0 and the show just ending.
I don't know because I can sense it's going to go through to the 3rd stage in that because Drew's also put out as well that it's like his final chance and stuff like that. So I think they're going to make it 1-1 to make it.
He's going to a 3rd stage. That's what he's putting money because they need to fill that last hour.
Because don't forget, because we're 3 hours now as well. Yeah,
that's where the BFAT Meechin match comes in.
I love the fact they're both injured.
Are they actually?
I just Mitchin is
Zelina Vega.
BFAB is in concussion protocol, which could go either way.
Oh, she could be out of that fight now. And
Jay usually got playing concussion protocol, and he was back the next week. So
all right, BFAB versus Zelina Vega. Let's go.
But no, that's the way which I can see them doing it, because where Jacob is due to be back in this Friday, and he's actually on the travel list to travel to
Germany,
Berlin or wherever they are this Friday, Germany, for this Friday. He's due to be at SmackDown, and he's due to be involved with that feud. That's already been heavily reported as well for that one. So so as I said, I can see Jacob screwing Drew big time basically for it. So then so that's how they'll end up sort of doing things is just doing it that way. So so let's just have a look then at some of the comments. So we've got Restface saying why are they doing Roman and Cody at Mania, knowing that Cody is more likely going to retain?
Because money.
I mean, it's money in that.
Because
And don't forget
they're out
in
of
Vegas again.
ideas.
That's the thing, isn't it? Well, this is the thing is that Roman Cody match was always due to happen. It's just been delayed from last year because it was meant to happen last year. So obviously they've just thought, we'll do it at WrestleMania again.
What do you mean it was always meant to happen? It happened twice.
No, the third one was always meant to happen. Yeah, it was always meant to be a third match between them. It just got canned. Yeah, it was meant to be canned. It was meant to happen, but then they it got delayed for some reason and stuff, and that's what it's meant to be basically. So yeah, so that's why they're doing it now again at WrestleMania. And then WrestleMania 2 said, so are they going with Drew attacking Jacob instead of Cody?
Probably.
I mean,
Cody ain't turning heel.
That's probably. Well, I don't know, because what they could do is he will eventually, but what they could do is obviously go down that way. Jacob believes that it was Drew or something, and they'll do a whole storyline out of it, and then it gets revealed that it was Cody in the end or something. It could go down that route.
Wilson.
It was actually Kit Wilson.
It's like
push.
Or it was Matt Cardona weeks before. It was Matt Cardona months before his debut.
Zack Ryder, and then he changed to Matt Cardona, so he can't be like charged with the crime.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah,
it's a different dude.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's why he did it. Yeah, that's why they did it. Yeah. And then WrestleMania 2 said, I was hoping that Roman versus Punk was happening, and Roman would take the World Heavyweight Championship and hold it.
It might do.
I mean, it could change again, but yeah,
that would be a fresh matchup.
It is. Yeah, it is a little. Anything can change before WrestleMania, but I know that at this current moment, the plans are Roman versus Cody 3.
In the words of Ellie Goulding, anything could happen.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Right, right, well, go into Monday Night Raw now then. So we had 2 title changes on Monday Night Raw this week in the end. So we've got Becky Lynch now defeating Maxine Dupree to become a 2-time Women's Intercontinental Champion. What do we think about that? Did we think that was the right call to put it back on Becky? Or
we'll reset the board so AJ can take the title at WrestleMania.
I honestly thought
probably
the way they were doing it,
I thought the ref was gonna change the ruling because they were hanging around for a little, and then it just cut. I was like, oh, okay. I was waiting for it, but no.
Yeah,
no, I mean, seeing a decent run.
It's obviously like what Leo Tamara said. This is going to lead to AJ Lee versus Becky at WrestleMania. That's what they're going to do it as, or whatever, really. And then AJ Lee will take that title and probably have a small run with it, probably to SummerSlam.
And then go home with it, stay home with it, never come to work with it.
Probably,
only show up on the big events, do the Brock Lesnar schedule.
Yeah, did you see somebody took the time to report? They're like, "Oh, AJ Lee's contract isn't full time."
Gee, what gave you that idea?
Yeah, it's like, wow, who could have guessed that? Isn't it basically?
The fact that she's had 2 matches since coming back in September, and a handful of appearances. I'm like, gee.
It's. I don't know, but and then the other title change that we had then was Rhea Ripley and Io Sky are now the women's tag team champions after defeating Asuka and Kairi Sane. What do we think? Was that the right move to put the tag titles on them?
You gotta do something, Rhea.
Put championships on the 2 most popular women in the division. Terrible idea. Don't know why they went with that.
Yeah.
Breed.
Made perfect sense.
But. Yeah, did you? And they'll probably
brings WrestleMania
probably
into WrestleMania. Well, this is the thing. What are they doing at WrestleMania?
Unless they drop.
I can't help but think that they're not going to be champions going into WrestleMania.
WrestleMania is SmackDown. That's where they'll be.
The thing is as well, though, is obviously now because in that thing there, obviously they had because what they turned around and said was the adverts for WrestleMania, which they've obviously been promoting quite heavily, that's your championship matches or something, or that's like the people who are involved in some of the top matches.
I think people are reading too much into these adverts.
Yeah, so because we've got what was it, Liv in there, Bianca, Jade, stuff like that, basically. So
remember we all thought Brock Lesnar was AI in it.
Well,
he does kind of look AI.
Fairness. It is Brock.
But yeah, I'm surprised he showed up for that, wasn't it? Basically, you know. But but yeah. Right. So let's have a look then. So Russ Bethlehem said, honestly, Maxine was growing on me as her character was becoming a bit interesting, but I can see AJ versus Becky yet, and then I don't see Rio holding those titles for too long.
No.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, possibly. Yeah, and then the only other things then that came down then on Raw this week then was the Usos are obviously continuing their reunion tour, issuing warnings to the entire tag division, and also as well we had a Gunther and AJ Lee. Gunther and AJ Styles. No, sorry, no.
Oh,
yeah,
it's another one for the retirement list.
No.
Oh, Gunther chopping her would be interesting.
Another one to kill. Another one for the kill list.
Yes, there we go. Yeah, so we've got Gunther and AJ Styles. They had a heated confrontation and they set up a match for next week. I'm quite surprised that they're doing it that way now because I would have thought they would have had Gunther retire AJ Styles at some point. So unless they're going to obviously now get into a feud and it's going to be stretched over a couple of weeks and stuff or whatever.
Yes, the match,
but I mean, are they really going to stretch it out now?
Not happening. Yeah, me and Bobby literally laid it out on a plate for you guys, for you to read in the chat. The match doesn't happen next week. One of them eliminates the other from the Royal Rumble. One of them eliminates the other from the elimination. No, they do both. Then they eliminate the other from the elimination chamber, and then they have a match at WrestleMania.
Fair enough.
Is Styles officially going at WrestleMania?
No, like we don't know.
We don't know.
It makes the most sense.
All he's turned around and said is this will be his last year of wrestling.
Unlike Cena's, there's no date on it. It's just at some point.
He's literally just said at some point this year he's going to retire. So he could do Mania, he could do SummerSlam, he could go all the way through to the end of the year. But I think it's when he wants to. Really, that's the thing because his contract's running through to the end of the year. I do believe.
Do we know if there is a pay-per-view where AJ Styles is from in the future?
No,
not at the moment. I don't
Atlanta,
think there's any.
Is it Atlanta, Georgia?
Yeah. I think it's some smaller town, but I mean,
yeah.
Gainesville, Georgia, isn't it?
But he can't have Atlanta, Georgia because Cody is from there. Cody.
Of course.
So, yeah.
Go back to my. You think Cody's putting anyone over? Hell no.
No. Right. So then, we're also on this as well, then, so we might as well then go into the next big thing then. So this week, then, so we've had quite a lot of NXT call-ups as well. So we had Javon Evans. He officially came out on Raw to sign his Raw contract now to show that he was part of the roster. Yeah,
it's way too soon for Javon.
It's because he's so over there. That's the thing, isn't it? You know,
I get it. It's just like he's such like the face of NXT that he could have done another year and come up next year and just been champion the whole time. He could have been the one to be.
Yeah, because I mean, he should have held the NXT championship before anything else in my eyes. That's what exactly. That's where we're trying to see it. You know, yeah.
Javon's coming up without winning any titles in NXT.
Was he North American? He was North American, right?
No, he hasn't won a single title in NXT.
No.
Why do I remember him being North American?
Or maybe I remember him fighting for the North American.
He's fought for the North American Championship a few times, but he's never won it.
No, he didn't win a single belt.
Yeah, no,
they didn't even give him the tag titles with Leon, which was a surprise.
No. Yeah. And then obviously one of the other names that's now officially come up is Jordan Grace is now part of the SmackDown roster as well, in which she seemingly started off a feud with Jade Cargill. So could that be the new route now for WrestleMania or something like that? Like Jade versus Jordan, to like try and put the belt on her.
As soon as we get Bianca back, you know exactly where Bianca's going and who she's going to feud.
I can't believe she's still out.
It might be the worst finger injury in the history of the world.
I'm like, what? How?
Unless she's not injured and they're just keeping her at home. That would just be silly.
They might keep her for a Rumble return, mightn't they? You know, that big Rumble return. That could be the thing that
she'll
they're
be
doing
back on the SmackDown before.
For it. Yeah, but you got to think that. Yeah, but you got to think that it's Saudi Arabia, isn't it? So they're going to want some big names to come back there to like.
There's no
try
such
and
thing
get
as
a bit
Rumble
of a pop
returns anymore.
Come on. You just can't trust that Saudi crowd, especially with the women. So, I'd bring it back beforehand.
Do you reckon so? Well, the SmackDown before I was Saudi anyway, so it won't be the SmackDown before.
I trust the Saudi fans as much as I trust Bobby.
The Saudi crowd has gotten better.
Yeah, that's not a lot then.
The Saudi crowd is better than most United States crowds.
That's because you guys have become so used to having the events that you just got quiet.
Yeah, but Saudi got a lot.
That's why
better.
all the That's why the international ones are so good. That's why the American ones are so bad.
The Saudi crowds to begin those shows were really rough, but now
Thing is,
good.
I agree with that to a degree because you have to remember that last year Jay Cargill beat Asuka in the women's Queen of the Ring tournament, and when the 3 count hit, did they cheer? No. Did they boo? No. They were just quiet. It's going to be the most
really
silent. No, it doesn't. Well, either way, like, even when matches are bad, people still react. They'll just boo instead. The issue was they didn't make any noise. There's going to be the most quiet Rumble we've ever had. Because they're going to go,
well,
women,
really?
What the hell is that?
Yeah.
30 of them.
Should make a 50 woman.
Yeah. Why do you think we haven't had the greatest women's Royal Rumble? Because there isn't enough women, mainly.
Mainly. That's the thing, isn't it? But no, but before we move on to the other call-ups, then we need to obviously talk about NXT because one of these led from there. So let's talk about NXT. So it was meant to be Blake Monroe versus Thea Hell, but obviously that match never happened in the end because Blake took out Thea before the match to lead to an open challenge.
Again,
The reason behind that is Fightful have been reported literally yesterday and today that Blake is coming up to main roster. They're calling her up already. That's the reason why they haven't put a title back on.
That makes perfect sense.
So she's coming up. It's going to obviously then be like I can see her possibly going to SmackDown. I don't know, possibly.
No,
just
to Raw.
Everyone's got to go to SmackDown. SmackDown is bleeding out.
Put her on Raw. You can't have Tiffany Stratton and Blake Monroe on SmackDown. Put one of them on Raw, one of them on
SmackDown. Bobby will start watching SmackDown more. He'll cancel his plans every Friday night now if that's the case. And he'll be like, "Sorry, I can't come out tonight. It's
sorry, guys.
SmackDown now."
Braun panties match? Okay, yes. Sorry,
I'm sick.
That'd be the thing. Bobby will actually start watching SmackDown now. Of a week if that happens.
15 minutes would make this 3 hours somewhat worth it. Somewhat.
So the reason why they've done that is because then Blake Monroe is meant to be coming up now to main roster with immediate effect apparently. So she'll be up probably next week or something, or just for Royal Rumble. And then we had so JC Jane successfully retains. Now this is a weird one as well because Fightful are also reporting that JC Jane is meant to be coming up to main roster ASAP. Nah. So who are they going to have her drop to, if anything, can we see really?
It could be anyone, to be fair. Like JC's
what's her name? Kendall
Gray. No, she's Evolve Women's Champion. I don't think they'll do double.
Yeah. No.
I mean, you'd have to shout. The issue is that like I'd love to shout out Sol Rucker, but then I feel like she's also on her way up.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. That's the thing is a lot of the names which we're probably going to expect will be
on the call
coming on up. I can sense. So that's the thing. Yeah. So it's like if anything, it's going to be some of the ones which are in there now. Like,
do you know what
because of the whole. What's that?
Just as an idea, and I know some people won't like this, but if you do like a triple threat at Vengeance, I think Vengeance Day is next, and it's like Sol, Zarya, and JC Jane. You could easily have Zarya just pin Sol in a turn during the match, and then you put the belt on Zarya, and then both of them can come up afterwards.
Probably, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It makes sense to do something like that. But so JC Jane's meant to be coming on up next. She's meant to be
I've got a suggestion
as well. So
because I know I'm going to get an agreement on this one. I think they should put the belt on Lola Vice after JC Jane. There you go.
that was the acceptance there. So that was that one. Ricky Saints is obviously still going on.
Many times.
Ricky Saints as well. He so what was I saying? Ricky Saints now basically as well. He's turned around and said that he wants to face now this is a weird one. He wanted to face the winner of Oba versus he wants to face the NXT champion, but we now don't actually have an NXT champion, but we'll get into that one.
So such an easy path to the belt. He should have just had Ricky like walk out and pick the belt up and just walk out with it.
Should have, that should have been the thing, but no, but so that was that one there.
Vengeance Day.
they'll do something with it, won't they? So, or they'll do a tournament or something. We know what's going to happen now. So that's the other big talking point then is Obafemi. So after he successfully retained the NXT Championship against Leon Slater,
Which was a great match.
he seemingly just left the title in the ring, and it's weird though because they didn't show him putting it down. They obviously just showed it afterwards and stuff. And
it was a great cut.
There was
I preferred the way they did it.
Well, there were some people saying online that on the CW network or whatever it was, they actually cut the stream. On certain areas, they cut the stream too early, so they didn't actually see the title being left down. They just left it as the thing where Ava was basically backstage, and then just said, "Have you just seen what Obafemi done?" Then the screen just went off, and that in some areas. So, so obviously we got the whole thing on Netflix and stuff over here, but that was that was that one there. So Obafemi is due to come up. Raw. I think he's going Raw.
SmackDown.
That one, yeah.
No, NXT.
No.
TNA.
Evolve.
WWE Unreal or Untold, whatever they call it.
Oh god, but no, I can see him coming up to main roster. They'll probably do something where they'll have him feuding with someone like Braun or someone like that, or they'll put him up against a big guy, wouldn't they? Really? And that. So I can see they'll put him up against another big guy. That's how they do it.
If you want to go for shock Rumble winners, give it to Oba.
I wouldn't hate that.
I don't want that.
The thing is, imagine that long ramp in his entrance, him walking down for the
hell yeah,
walking over the Rumble.
golf cart.
It's the scariest jig in the world.
It would take him a day to get down that ramp, wouldn't it? Doing that dance.
I don't care. I'll jig along with him for the whole 20 minutes it takes. I don't care.
Dude, when I was at my Christmas party, we were watching the Obafemi match, and I'm like, no, Obafemi was about to come out, and I was like, this guy, and they're like,
one person was like, "My God, his chest is the size of me."
I'm like,
he's a bit of a beast, isn't he? But yeah,
I was like, take a guess how old. I was like, take a guess how old
he is. They're like 40. I'm like, he's 27. They were like, what?
Yeah. But we'll go to some of the comments. So Rest5 Tavan said, "Why did they show Javon signing his contract on Raw this week? That was a bit lame." They could have done it like backstage, or they could have done it like elsewhere, or just have him just show up. Really, yeah, his boy's bouncy.
Because they wanted to give him his own time on the show, which was terrible thing happened out.
Yeah, they didn't. Rust5 then Tavan asked as well. Then speaking of NXT, why did Ricky Saints attack Zilla Fatu? It's a storyline that they're bringing on in to get.
It's almost as if Zilla Fatu is coming into NXT,
basically.
I'm glad I met him.
That's to get Zilla into WWE. That'll be so. Yeah, that'll be coming into there. Shannon said, Saudi does not like African American women. They do the same to Bianca too. Sometimes they're quiet for her, and sometimes they boo.
Saudi Arabia don't like women in general.
I was just going to say, they don't like women in general. So I mean...
And then followed by Bobby, I heard what you said, LOL. I didn't even hear what you said, so I don't know what you said.
Probably about Blake and Tiffany. Or wait, no, about Blake. About Blake.
About Blake.
Oh
yeah, definitely about Blake.
Point, yeah.
Nobody caught it here, so I'm glad somebody did.
I did.
Fair enough. And then we've got somebody called Bobby Cushington. Someone said they need Shawn Michaels to book SmackDown and Raw. Do we agree with that one? Really?
I mean, it wouldn't shock me that when Bruce Pritchard finally dissolves into dust, they bring up Shawn Michaels.
What a way to put it!
Crazy.
It's funny because he's old.
Well, yeah. You didn't have to explain the joke to us. We get it.
Oh God. And the rest of them said, "I'm sorry, JC is not interesting to me. I hope she gets a character change because right now it's a no for me. Also, where is Jada Parker?" Very good question. Yeah. I don't know where Jada Parker is.
That could be one to dethrone
JC. Well, they're both kind of heel. I
thought when they said about the open challenge last night, my head went straight to Jada Parker. But
yeah, but they had everyone else.
Shawn Michaels is using Jada Parker like Triple H uses LA Knight. It's the one that they should push. Yeah. They just won't.
Yeah.
Do
you guys remember the last title that Jada Parker challenged for?
Oh, I know this one.
I know this one. It was speed challenge, right?
Speed
Speed,
championship.
That's
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
no mercy.
No mercy.
It was on
No?
one of the PLEs, yeah.
Yeah. It might not
Not have been no mercy, but it was a PLE.
Yeah. So and then followed by Russ both said then Oba to me is the Oscar of NXT right now, who really was going to take the title who was really going to take the title off him again. They should have never let Ricky beat him. Oba should have relinquished the title as undefeated. That's true. Yeah, so I mean, he did kind of do it as sort of as undefeated, didn't he? Really, a little bit, but I mean, he should have had that more dominant run, really, a sort of longer run, do it that way.
Plus, he lost the North American title to Tony D, so he wouldn't have been undefeated anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That's actually something. Actually, Tony D'Angelo was spotted in the crowd when after Oba relinquished the title.
Well, someone who's been in NXT since the 2.0 thing wants the NXT Championship. Shocking.
Wait, you're telling me he showed up to work? Oh, good for him.
Did he do anything other than just stand there ominously?
No, he just stood there. He just stood there, just staring at the title. So
I don't get what they want me. I don't get why they want me to care about this if he's just going to stand there like a pelican.
He wasn't even part of the show. That wasn't. He bought a ticket.
Yeah,
he just bought a ticket and just stood there. He was just like, oh, I can't believe they've done this now. I could have won that title.
The camera at the end.
I could have been the one to be over.
The light and camera being on me at the end was just a case of someone went, "Is that Tony D? Let me just have a look." And they just happened to shine a light on.
Did bro buy a ticket to the show? He works here.
So that's that. And then let's have a look in. And so we've then got Russ Faith. And then someone said, I heard that Ryan Ward is taking over creative on Raw. Is that a fact? The article I read said Raw is getting all new leads and co-leads for creative. Yes, they've already done it. They've done it actually before this week. They've got a lot of new writers, producers, and stuff like that for both shows actually, for Raw and SmackDown.
Wow, so Raw was actually good this week.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. They've changed a lot of things around. A lot of NXT ones have gone up to main roster, and I know of that. There's a few people who are working both NXT and SmackDown now as well, coming up on the creative side and the production side. So they will be that should make it a little bit better, seeing as they're using the NXT creative as well now for main roster. That's a little bit there. And then Mario. Yeah, well, I'll start again. Mario Cashdell said, "No, I lost my train of thought." Then Tomana said, "Tony Sting Angelo just staring at the ring." There we go. That's what it was. Tony
I mean,
Sting
he
Angelo,
could be next. I'm not ruling it out.
Oh yeah, absolutely he could be next, but it's just a case of let's do something that makes me care about what he's actually doing.
Yeah,
I mean, he's got to start murdering people again.
Yeah, that's the thing. The Mafia Boss thing is very good as a heel.
Yeah,
they turn him
so
babyface.
Cheesy what
Mafia Boss is a good guy.
Yeah. Like when they would release one of their guys. Oh, he's swimming with the fishes. Yeah. Okay.
At least you addressed it. Like, okay, that's funny.
When Pretty Deadly got called up, they killed them. Yeah, that makes the most sense. But having them been a good guys.
Whoa. What do you mean killed them?
Kate Wilson's about to win the Rumble, dog. Come on.
It's a different universe. Completely different place.
That's true. The multiverse is a wild place. Somewhere out there, Kate Wilson is winning the Rumble.
As Triple H says, we're in a new era. So we're in a new era sort of every single week. So
I swear to God, we enter a new era every single month.
He didn't say that this week actually, and this week's was really good.
Did he not? Oh, we're not in a new era this week. Okay, that makes change.
Dude,
but no,
I see the tweets and I don't even look at the accounts. I'm like, oh yeah, this is probably real.
Oh, I have a question for you two.
No.
So you two are both massive nerds and watch Stranger Things. Were you annoyed at the fact that there was actually people are moaning that there wasn't enough Stranger Things about Raw this week?
Well, actually, yeah.
You could have got one cast member. Come on.
You're telling
me that they don't have a busy schedule just coming off the series release, finally ending.
I was going to get into this.
Oh, provoked them both. Look at this. They both leant forward. They're both very close to the screen.
Yeah.
You could have got Hopper.
go on,
You
Bobby.
could have got the dude
Who plays Vecna is all over the place right now doing press. You could have got him for it. Jamie
Please
Campbell
don't
or
shout.
Jamie Campbell Bauer. Is that his name?
Yeah, Barry. Yeah,
Yeah.
Barry. Yeah, Barry.
Yeah, you could have got him. You could have got Will.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. This is the thing. What I was actually going to bring up. So, PW Insider reported this morning that apparently Netflix were really happy with the crossover and how they done it, and there was never any plans to have any of the cast there because all they wanted to do was literally just use the props and just like to come off the series finale for it. And apparently that's what they were planning on doing. And there's plans for a lot more crossovers for a lot more sort of shows. So like there's rumors that they're going to be doing like a Wednesday crossover at some point when the new series of that comes out. There's going to be a crossover for some of the other big shows as well that they're doing on Netflix as well.
Great.
Well, it'll probably just be they're just going to use the props and stuff like that again, and obviously just like do like just
easy
theme it
advertisement.
as that really. Yeah, that's what it is. It's this is
That's
what
what it was. I
this
don't
is what
get
we're
why
going to remember
people
now.
are so
Is
up in arms about it.
no, well,
Stranger
this is the
Things
thing.
is
Is
a great
obviously like
show, by the way. I just want on record.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
yeah, sure. No,
It
I
I've
think
heard
it's
great
actually,
things.
but no,
I've heard great things about the final series.
Wait. I actually
really liked the finale. I did.
Of course
Yeah.
you do.
because without
But no,
spoilers, my two favorite.
Favorite characters made it out.
yeah,
That's a
but
shame.
no, but no, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think they
This is the thing. What a lot of people need to like. Well, this is the thing. What a lot of people need to remember as well when it comes to this is
They need to like.
the networks. When with that, plus also as well, the networks have a lot of say in the programming as well. So if Netflix turned around and said we want you to do a Stranger Things crossover with the props, then WWE are going to be doing a Stranger Things crossover with the props. You know they can't really say no because it's part of the it's part of the network. So if Netflix, for example, turned around and said like, you know, we'll give you some of the props from the show, but that's all you're getting, then that's all they're getting. There's nothing else that they can do. And I've seen a lot of people turn around and say, oh, they don't care about what the fans and stuff like that want. But the thing is nothing was. Well, the thing is though, and this is what I was trying to say to people. At no point was any of the cast ever promised. If it would have been different if they were teasing some of the cast being there, or if they were teasing like some of the
got one cast member. Come on,
they could have done, but you know,
They could have done, but they didn't.
Yeah,
they could have done, but this is the thing is like there was never any sort of hints or anything like that on the shows of it. I mean, it would have been different. I would have understood why people are moaning about it so much if there was teasing for it, or if there was like, you know, or if they had outright to them and said, oh yeah, you know, next week you'll probably see some of the cast members or whatever here. But at no point did WWE ever say that. They literally made it down as it's basically it was a Stranger Things crossover. They could have I can see where you're coming from. Yeah, they could have, but Netflix obviously didn't want to. That's the thing. You know?
Joe Keery could have got him. He could have done a musical performance.
I'm sure he would have done it.
Probably,
would have died.
But
What?
You know,
don't make fun of Joe Keery. Don't do it.
But
I would make
my
whole show.
That's my guy. Seasons 1 and 2, I wanted him dead. Seasons 1 and 2, I wanted him dead.
that they got that Slender Man thing that was on the graphics every so often.
Yeah,
like you know,
they went upside down. They did do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But no, yeah. But
I just wish the nerds of the world would shut up.
That's the thing is like I said, a lot of people were like. They had their hopes on it that obviously that they were going to get all of this and all of that, and there was going to be loads of cast members there, and you were going to get like. Because I see, trust me, I've seen some stupid suggestions like. I
haven't told that by a
I was fair enough. I was going to say I've seen a couple of stupid suggestions of like, oh yeah, you know, this person's going to go and do such and such in the ring, or they're going to get involved with this match and stuff like that. It's like no, they were never going to get in the ring, you know, and stuff like that. And obviously, I was joking.
2005.
I was joking around saying that like that Gunther was going to tap out Vecna and that, you know, just obviously try and do it that way. But that was that was obviously just that one there. Obviously going along with the whole Gunther tapping out people and stuff and that. But they can't tap out Vecna now because of course, you know, spoiler alert here, but Vecna's dead. So, you know, so yeah, he's got no head to tap out. You know.
Whoa, the main villain's died. I can't believe it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. Allegedly. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's going on on the internet today. Considering everyone's saying it's meant to be today, but nothing's come down. So that was there.
Nothing. The documentary is coming out today. There's no new episode.
There wasn't no. Yeah, I know it's stupid. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, it's
by the way, the dude who plays Vecna, fantastic actor. He's growing on me.
Yeah. He's trolling as well. He was trolling something as well for today. He was trolling in with the internet hype. Yeah.
Did you see what he did on Fallon last night?
No, what did he do?
He kept referring to it as episode 8, and everyone was like, "Wait, why does he not just call it the finale?" Because he's messing with you.
Yeah. Yeah, he's trolling everyone.
Did you see the
gym routine he did with the characters as he was like bleeding in and out of Vecna? So at one point he goes dark. He's like, "We'll see you tomorrow," and out, and down. And it's like, what are you like? What? Come on.
Yeah, I know he's teasing it. He's going along with it, but we'll go to the comments quickly then. So, so we've got. I really hope we see the Usos lock it up with some of the NXT or some of the tag teams in NXT. Just something I think would be interesting to see. Yeah, that could be. Also, is Chad Gable coming back and going to NXT? No, Chad Gable's coming back to main roster. They're probably going to do a El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano. Yeah, probably. Yeah, they're probably going to do a. Probably, yeah. They're going to do something with El Grande again. They'll do that one.
El Grande versus El Grande on the Grande stage in the mall.
Probably
it has to happen
at WrestleMania. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's going to happen. On the Grande stage, they're doing that one. Yeah, basically.
I'll be here all week.
I have read that Triple H has not been well and has been missing a lot of shows towards the end of the year. Is that true? I hope he's okay. I've not heard that, so I don't know. So it's not actually a crossover show; it's actually a theme show. Yeah, basically, it's like the NXT theme shows, really. So now like when you've got like the yeah, it's sort of like them. But like I said, there's going to be a lot more. They're going to put it down as crossovers, but it's not going to be crossovers. It's going to be themed ones. Where they're going to basically be like, it's. I said for a lot more Netflix shows and stuff, and that's just the way people are going to start accepting it. Is they're on Netflix now. Netflix are paying for these shows, so they're going to put on there what they want to put on there. At the end of the day, that's the thing. If they want this show themed as this, then it'll be themed as that, and there's nothing else that anyone
it's not like
can
it's
say,
going to
really.
happen week in, week out, is it? It's just going to be once every so often.
Yeah. That's the thing. And then Rest of Faith said there were reports that Joe Curry was supposed to appear and do a song. It was all over Twitter. That was from that Wrestle Purist account, the fake one, because there's two of them going around. It's over Wrestle Purist or Wrestle Features or whatever it was, isn't it?
I saw a video and it said Joe Curry
walking into Raw, and ironically, it was the same. He had the same exact jacket, the same exact umbrella, and the same exact weather as when he was walking into the Stranger Things premiere. I don't know.
Yeah, it's no, it was that stuff. This is the thing that I've seen a lot of people get caught out on recently. Is there's a couple of accounts going around and they're mimicking the proper ones. Like there's a fake WrestleVotes account again. That was back up.
Oh, WrestleVotes.
They've even got the blue tick now as well to try and make it seem valid. They've blue ticked it now, and obviously, if people don't look at the username properly, all they see is it just says WrestleVotes, and then they go into it and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's coming out from WrestleVotes." But no, keep an eye on the Twitter accounts if you notice that one there, because then somebody started off a rumor like that ages ago, and it spread, and it turned out to be.
I know it was weird. Like one of these accounts started off this rumor that Chris Jericho was going to be on Raw, and idiots.
See you in.
I don't know who started off, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know where that came down from, but there was a lot of things that came down from that one. But
all we have to do is keep an eye on the AW roster page. As soon as he disappears from that, then we're open for a return. But until then,
the fact that he's still there is
interesting. I'll check now to see.
Right, the thing is, I've seen where Jericho isn't going to be available for the whole of February anyway. So why would they bring him in?
He's touring with Fozzy, isn't he? Yeah, he's touring with Fozzy.
They brought in AJ Lee.
They're over here at some point as well.
Weeks.
Yeah, he's meant to be coming over here for a little bit as well, I think, for it.
I fully expect, they'll bring him even if he is going to disappear. I'm just saying that, you just save it till the Raw after Mania. If he's going to be away.
So, yeah. Well, the other thing as well, which I've
American crowd.
This is the thing, is I don't know, I can't remember who this came down from, but I also seen another report on Jericho as well, as that apparently AEW have apparently tacked on injury time to the end of his contract.
But he's not injured.
So it could be that. Yeah, but he has been injured apparently, so that's what it was.
Yeah, but
Apparently they
time
put on
we
injury
saw
time or something to the
Jericho?
end of it.
He
That's the
fought.
thing. So yeah, so
He fought. What's it called? It's Anarchy. Not Anarchy at the Arena. What was it? Stadium Stampede. He fought it with like a dislocated shoulder or something.
yeah, so it's probably that one there. So yeah, so apparently that was another report. I can't remember who reported that one down, but yeah, it was is that they've tacked on some injury time, so he might not even be available until say SummerSlam. If that's the case,
we haven't
they've
seen
whacked
Jericho
several
since
months worth of
April.
thing there. So,
So
yeah,
Really?
so he could literally.
yeah, it was after Dynasty.
Yes,
He
so-
lost the
so
Ring
yeah,
of Honor
so-
World title.
Yes. So yeah, so if he's
Wow.
been injured since then, so he might not even be available till SummerSlam time. That's the thing, because his deal apparently expired on December 31st. So then, if they're say whacking on a good couple of months injury time,
Also,
then yeah,
if not, and this is all rumors, do you know where the best place to
Yeah.
return Jericho would be? In
Where?
Canada. And do you know what's going to be in Canada soon?
Is that where
Saturday night's
Chamber is?
main event.
yeah, Chamber. Yeah.
The Chamber's in
Chamber, yeah.
Chicago.
Yeah, Chambers. Chamber
Is it-
was
oh,
in
yeah,
Canada
sorry, yeah,
last
sorry.
year.
Saturday
Oh, yeah,
night's main
yeah, I got it
event
wrong, yeah.
is in Canada.
Where? Which one? When?
The one in January, in a few weeks.
Yeah, the one
If-
before,
If
one
he comes
week
back,
before
one
Rumble.
before the
week
Rumble.
before the Rumble. Oh my god!
All I'm saying is, if they were going to return it, why not do it in Canada?
But Bobby will go mental if they do that. Bobby's going to go mental. I can sense it now. But Bobby will actually quit on the spot. Basically, I can sense it.
Why would
If they bring it back on the Saturday night main event.
I'm just saying. I just thought I'd bring it up just to, put it
don't do
out
that
there.
again? Stop thinking.
Like I said, Bobby
Keep
would
your
actually just
thoughts
quit on
to
the spot
yourself.
if that was the case.
If you don't have something nice to say, don't say it.
I'll just say it.
Okay.
What did it
Keep the
before?
bad thoughts to yourself.
I only have bad thoughts.
But okay, but no, that was that. Right, let's go quickly to the comments then before we end the show. So, Rasmus said, "I've never watched Stranger Things, so I have no idea what's going on." Some people didn't, so obviously, so it probably.
I mean, it's for the betterment of your life, I assume.
No, it's not. Stranger Things. Don't listen to that miserable.
Oh,
Okay?
I've
He
opened
also
the-
wants
Oh,
Jericho to
he's all
debut.
angry now. Look at him.
He just wants Jericho to debut in Canada a week before. Stranger Things is a
He's all
fantastic show.
upset now.
As it goes along, it gets better.
This is starting up the day now, isn't it? We're gonna have this all day now in the chat, aren't we? Basically,
This whole week
one.
has just been from start.
Yeah. And then the famous man and then said, "I found it hilarious that people thought The Rock was showing up on Raw." I mean, yeah, it's people were expecting that, but then there was no Cody and no. There was a lot of rumors going around online, but then it wouldn't have made any sense anyway because there was no Roman and there was no Cody. So why would he show up on Raw? Because that's
Rock
the two people
bottom
that he would be coming for.
Rock bottom
If
to
anything, isn't it,
Vecna.
basically? Yeah. I mean, I can sense where they're coming from because it would be the 1 year's anniversary for it, wasn't it, on Raw? But that would be about it, really. So,
Wayne doesn't show up to work.
Yeah,
Well, not this way.
I mean that's the thing. He's filming, isn't he? So he's filming quite a lot at the moment. So he's got to clear up his schedule for 2027 so he can do that WrestleMania match against Roman in Saudi Arabia. He's got to get his schedule cleared up so he can obviously do that. So film as much stuff as what he can do now, ready for that match and ready for that build up from probably the Rumble or something, or for whenever they're going to do it. And that's the thing there. Yeah, and then the last thing West Faith to said is when is Putting the Bloodline coming back? Don't want to miss the first one of the year. I don't know yet. It could be tomorrow, it could be next week.
Unfortunately, low ratings canceled that show, so it was a one season and done type of show.
All right. Okay.
Stranger Things made it 5 seasons and ended on their own terms. Just saying.
So, but no, yeah, I'll let you know, Rest Faith. I don't know yet. Okay. We still need to work. We still need to work out some things, but we don't know yet.
This is also the guy that couldn't get through Breaking Bad, and Breaking Bad is like a top 2 television show of like all time.
Oh yeah, that was a dead show as well.
Okay,
it's between that and The Sopranos. Have you watched The Sopranos?
Not even attempted it.
Jesus.
If I want to watch The Sopranos, I'll just start watching NXT 2.0 again and watch Tony D.
No, that's like
I assume it's just the same thing.
That's like Timu adult film acting Sopranos. No.
Plus, I know what the ending is, so there's really no point.
I think we need to.
Actually, no, that's not true.
I think we need to. I think we might need to end the show pretty soon before Bobby keeps bringing up more, and it was like, no, don't watch that. And then
me and Bobby should do a stream on his channel. Let's go through all the stuff I haven't watched.
Yeah, what you haven't watched, stuff like, isn't it? Like Bobby said, have you seen this?
Gladiator?
Have you seen this? No. Have you seen this? No. Have you seen this? No. But let's end this show now, then, shall we? Actually, then some rest to me. I said Bobby Hush, and then never seen Breaking Bad nor The Sopranos. That was rest faith. I've never seen it.
You're in the minority.
Do you people live under rocks?
And Mario Toman said Sopranos is the best show ever made. So there we go. So that was there. I can see you've got the signs. I see you've got the signs this week. So that's a good start.
So Mario, it's Breaking Bad for me personally, but I will not argue with anyone who says Sopranos. I get it. I do.
Just Breaking Bad, overhyped show of all time. Maybe.
Just personally for me, it's Breaking Bad, but like it's like the Keaton Bale Batman argument. I love Bale, but people love Keaton, and I can't argue with like. So yeah,
who's Keaton?
Yes, there we go. Well, but Bobby's put the signs up now, so that's the end. That's the end of the show. I think we need to end it here before it gets a little bit more heated. So we're going. So don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. That's all of us.
Whatever.
By now, everyone knows. Yeah, or as Bobby Toman said, or don't, or whatever, But yeah, hopefully you start off 2026 with that one there. And we will see you next week. Hopefully, provided nothing goes wrong, or not. Again, depending on whether Bobby can be bothered next week again. Whether he's actually watched any wrestling next week, that'd be the thing, isn't it? I'm actually quite surprised he's actually watched some wrestling this week. So
until a Stranger Things cast member shows up, I'm not showing up.
All right, okay, fair enough. So that's Bobby out for the foreseeable future. So that's Bobby out for the foreseeable future. But so thank you for tuning in. That's it really. I don't know when Putting the Blood in Line will be back. It might be back tomorrow or the week after. I will let people know on Twitter in relation to that one. So thank you for tuning on in, and we will see you next time. Have you got anything that you want to promote before we go off? Actually, anyone got anywhere?
Tomorrow. What's today? Today's Wednesday, right?
Tomorrow
at 8 p.m. Eastern. I forgot what day it was for a minute. My wild card weekend predictions go up.
I heard it was very well edited.
So for those of you that live under a rock, that's the NFL. It's playoffs. We've started. So.
Could have convinced me. I had no idea what I was doing.
Neither do I. So perfect.
So you got anything coming up, Leo?
Yeah, tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, I have my Royal Rumble entrance video.
Oh, so he's going head to head with me, jackass.
That nowhere near the same time, like 12 hours between each other. Also, yesterday, my predictions for Stars of 2026 came out, so go check those out on the channel. There's a lot of good stuff covering the Royal Rumble coming up on the channel.
Yep, that's cool. Yeah, so once again, so go and check out all of those. Everyone should know the ads by now. If not, then I don't know where you've been, probably living underneath a rock. But
it's the same people that don't watch Sopranos and Breaking Bad. That's the ones that don't know.
Fair enough. So this is Zero signing out for the week.
Stranger Things.
The great show.
There we go. Well, like I said, this is Zero signing out for the week. We'll go along the line and get everyone to do their little things.
And I guess this is Bobby signing out for the week. Whatever.
Oh, yeah, this is. Should I say? I'll just say as soon as you guys. This is Leo signing off for the week.
Just do whatever, isn't it? Okay, yeah. Thank you and goodbye.